All right, good enough. All right. So, welcome to the podcast.
Oh, we're starting now?
Yeah.
I thought there would be like a crazy hey everyone, welcome to the podcast.
What's up, guys? Part 67 of Volts, or what was our Minecraft Let's Play?
I don't fucking remember. I didn't take part in any of that.
Oh yeah, you missed out. Mike, what was our Minecraft Let's Play called?
I was not involved in that.
Yes, you were. You were in Oh, you was in Volts. He was in the fucking Aviators one. The fuck was it called, dude?
Man, I don't know.
It was called... God, that really shows how fucking invested in this.
No, I remember. It was like the fucking Legend of Tekkit or something.
Yeah, the Legend of Tekkit. There you go. Legend of
Shit.
Tekkit. Okay, so
when was the last time we put out a video?
the last time we put out a video actually was technically a live stream 4 weeks ago that me and Josh did on Counter-Strike. But the last produced videos I did was 1 year ago. It was hard mode.
Oh, right.
And it was with, I believe,
you and Mike.
It was you and me. No, it was you and Mike. We recorded
tried to do
one.
another one with Super Meat Boy, but I was too good at Super Meat Boy. That's right. I got through the first level and the second level.
Ninja Gaiden?
Yes, we did the Ninja Gaiden video.
Oh no,
not a good video. Also, there's one comment on this video I'm seeing. It's just rape.
Oh, good.
So that's a really... That's a really fine comment. That's the kind of content that we're...
Good job, everyone.
Yeah. Just handshakes all around for that shit.
So this is the podcast?
Yeah, so this is a podcast we're deciding to do because we haven't put out a video that's produced and edited in over a year.
Also, who just doesn't like podcasts? That's like a fun
thing. So we're going to keep this first episode brief to gauge the view count.
We're just trying it out.
We're feeling it out. So if we do like a fucking 3-hour podcast, nobody's going to watch that shit. But if you see that there's an hour-long or half-hour-long podcast, people might be like, oh, okay. I can put this on while I jerk off.
And then the sweet, sultry voices of Mike, Scott, and Max.
The sultry voices of 2 Irish and 1 Jewish boy.
Hello.
Shalom.
Oh my god. I'm just saying, what is it? Rosh Hashanah's coming up, I think.
There you go.
I think it's Thursday. I'm an awful Jew. I don't know. Happy New Year, everyone.
Would you consider... Oh, there it is.
Right,
Would you consider yourself a devout Jewish person?
No, not in the...
So,
what define devout?
Okay, so, I don't go to church. I would consider myself barely Catholic. Just barely.
I think I'm in the same boat, but just with Jews.
Okay. So
the difference is that, Judaism is also seen as, an ethnicity.
True.
Type thing.
Because of Jerusalem, right?
Yeah, well, just the whole debacle.
Or not Jerusalem, what's the fucking...
Not Jerusalem. Well, that's just if you're Israeli. I'm talking,
Israel.
Being Jewish is, a nationality in itself.
Okay.
So it's it's a little
different. It's a divergence of a Middle Eastern...
Right, but I would say I'm as religious as you are, just, different religions.
So, I know that... I've been around the block. We've been friends for how long now?
Forever?
15, 16 years? 16 years. I was 5, you were 3. So about 16 years. So I've been to a lot of Jewish holidays and events, and you've been to a fair amount of Catholic events at this point.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I think I've stepped foot in a church 4 times.
Okay. Well, I haven't stepped foot in a synagogue that many times either, but you've been here for Christmas.
Yeah.
You've been here for Easter and shit, and I've been there for Passover and Hanukkah. Shut up, Mike.
Hold on, I just want to put this out there.
Okay.
I'm currently the most religious out of all of us.
He's probably right.
Because I pray every day to the God
Broden! My boy!
Oh my god.
Praise Broden.
Today I felt like a 1,000 angels were dancing upon my feet as I was going to smite whoever walks in my path.
What a beautiful sentence.
I don't know what's happening.
You haven't been around? Oh, Max just joined the Discord. So Max has been at college for that's probably a big reason why we actually have made videos. We should get to that at some point.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we should probably talk about that at some point. But, anyway, yeah, so Mike has, we found do you want me to talk about it, Mike? You want me to start it off and you can take over from there? So there's this subreddit called,
Soul Acceptance.
Swole Acceptance, and it's basically, is it a joke? Is it a fucking joke?
No, it's not. It's not.
Okay, so it's these people who think that they... they take their workouts and their gains very seriously, to the point where it's almost religious.
So it is.
So going to the gym is called going to the Iron Temple. And to go to the Iron Temple and work out is called to praise Broden. Okay.
So by going to the gym, you are praising.
You are going to the Iron Temple.
Okay.
And praising Broden.
Each set is a prayer.
Each set is a prayer.
So you have to work out to praise Broden in the Iron Temple. You can't just show up to the Iron Temple and just be like,
no,
I did it.
No.
Okay, because that'd literally be me.
No. Mike, go ahead. You can continue from there. You know more about this subject than I do.
Battle hymns? What?
Yeah, so, you gotta go in, you gotta do your prayers for the day, and then you get the gains afterwards.
He was just... Wait, can I just give an example for a post?
Yeah,
During your daily iron offering to Broden, what battle hymns and war cries are on your playlist?
Here,
dude, go to the subreddit, go to top posts.
Top posts.
Hang on. Wait, can you look up, like, top of all... Okay, no. See, links from, and then look up, like, all time.
This?
No, see right here? It says top links from past 24 hours. Look up all time.
All time.
My brothers today I skipped... That's my favorite post.
My brothers today I skipped leg day. April fucking Fools. Every day is leg day, motherfucker. Praise Broden.
It's very true. Very true. Every day is leg day.
Shit.
So yeah, Mike's a member of the Swole... Well, the Broden faith. What would what's the religious called? What's the religion called? Does it not have one? Is it just fucking Swole acceptance?
I guess
I think so.
Swole
acceptance. Yeah, but they talk about how, like, they get swole shamed. Like, how people get, like, fat shamed.
Oh, of course.
They get, like, shamed for being fucking buff. Like, people will be like, oh, man, you're... Like, if people make a joke about you being jacked, which I think is rare. People don't usually joke about that. Like, if you're built, people are like, oh, that's dope.
I feel like if you are someone who is like one of your personality traits is that you go to the gym and
work out. That's true. If you're a meathead.
But like that's the thing, meathead seems like a very derogatory.
So if somebody calls you, that would be a perfect example.
Yeah.
Somebody calls you a meathead, right? Like a fucking jabroni meathead.
Yeah.
A turkey, a workout turkey. Then
just a steak with legs.
A steak with fucking legs. Then you're being fucking swole shamed. And they'll come on here and they'll come on there and they'll bitch about it. They'll bitch about how they were swole shamed by their mother, their girlfriend.
Oh man, that sounds like the worst life. It sounds very difficult.
Mike would know.
Oh man,
that's why we have
You're so brave.
We got members of like 3 religions. Remember when Mike was a devout atheist in middle school?
I don't know. There's so much shit happening. That's just like a whole thing you gotta unpack.
So we should talk about the channel.
Do you guys remember Druism?
Oh, please, the Druism never really died. So
still around. You gotta get buckets and dunk.
Oh man.
But so we'll talk about the state of the channel.
Non-existent. Dead.
Pretty much non-existent.
If you wanted to, you could burrow to the center of our channel and probably use whatever you find to fuel your car.
Yeah, it's that old. Is the channel dead?
Yes, yeah.
I'd like for someday to make stuff again.
I mean, I think we should just do podcast shit for now.
I think we can do podcast.
It's fun, it's easy.
Listen, if we ever get the fucking time to do another video game thing, I would be so down to do it. It's just really fucking hard. Because since, like... What was the last, like, fucking time we put out, like, a video that took effort? So if you look at, like ATP... Okay, let's see. Borderlands 2 Let's Play, right? Episode 3. That was, like, the last, like, consistent video we put out. It was 3 years ago. So... I don't know, like, after that video came out, that probably came out in, like, 2014.
3 years ago, yeah.
3 years ago.
The math checks out.
Yeah, the math checks out. So, right after that happened, I graduated high school. And then we had, like, a year where it was just, like...
Random shit.
Yeah, it was random shit. Like, we'd post shit, like, Macklemore like, just shitty fucking whatever videos. I got into the...
What the fuck happened to Macklemore?
Oh,
where is he?
He got a new album coming out. It sucks.
Yeah, he does?
Yeah.
Good for him, man.
He's no longer associated... Like, Ryan Lewis and him are not, like, a thing.
Really?
Well, they're not, like, angry at each other. It's just, like, this is a Macklemore album. It's not Macklemore.
Oh, what is Ryan Lewis doing? You know?
I think he's got his own project.
Really?
He's Ryan Lewis.
Is he producing for, like, other people, or is he, like, gonna be a
Probably.
rapper now?
Is he just a producer, or was he a rapper, too?
That was the whole thing. He was just a producer. He was, like, he produced all the shit for Macklemore.
Well, that's like Kesha being, like, what was her for Dr. P? Like, that dude he was kind of an asshole.
Who?
Remember the producer that Kesha had? Where he was like a total piece of shit, Dr. P, and he would like produce all of her tracks.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, well that whole thing came out where like Kesha was like in a fucking, like she was in an abusive relationship or he was abusive.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was her producer, but that's like Kesha being like this is a Kesha and Dr. P album.
Okay.
Or like a Kesha and Zed album. Like it doesn't make any sense.
Right.
to credit the producer. It's just a Kesha album.
Well, I mean, I guess, but that was the whole partnership thing.
Okay, so Macklemore and Ryan Lewis, I'm assuming were good, or probably still are good friends.
Probably, he's just trying, because Macklemore put out music before it was Macklemore and Ryan Lewis.
That's fair. So that album was a project by them. That's like Jack U.
Yeah,
it was like Skrillex and Diplo. Okay,
but like
anyway,
that was when the popularity thing happened with both of them. So I guess it's always
the power struggle.
No, but I'm saying like that's when like they became popular. Like
oh yeah, okay.
So you pack them together.
Okay.
But it's like with Daft Punk if
Thomas
they put
and
out
split.
one album as Daft Punk and then was like, all right, so
we're gonna be
now
Thomas
Guy Man's doing this thing and
Tomas
is doing this.
That's
thing.
fair. Okay. But yeah, so the channel is a lot like Macklemore and Ryan Lewis and Daft Punk.
And any other duo ever.
Well, it's more like Daft Punk because we go on these mysterious hiatuses for 5 years, and then come back with. Well, they come back with a good album. We're probably just gonna come back with something. Another Minecraft Let's Play.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Today we're gonna be looking at temples.
What's up, guys? But yeah, so the thing that happened after we put out fucking Borderlands 2 Episode 3 or whatever, like when we were consistently putting out videos, it just kind of got to the point where, like, I don't know, I started doing music stuff, and I got a girlfriend, and I went to college, which is not, like, super demanding.
Way to Yoko that shit.
Community college, yeah, I really Yoko'd it. But it just got to the point where it was a lot to keep up with. And plus we were trying to do this thing where we were uploading, what was it, like 2 days a week or something? Or 3 days a week? It was, like, consistent. And it was cool. Like, I think twice a week. Because we got, like, a decent amount of views. Not crazy, but, like, we were, like, we had subscribers, and it was, like, yeah, and it was kind of cool. But it just got in the way, and then once, like, you went away, then it just kind of fucking... Max went away to college in Philadelphia.
I live in Philadelphia now.
But, like, the people in this podcast, like me, Max, and Mike, were, like, the core of it. And Zach, too, I guess.
Yeah.
But it was just, like, that was, like, the core people who, like, made the videos. And once it kind of, like...
Oh, also Mike's in Florida.
Yeah, Mike moved to Florida. But that was, like, way after.
That's a fun story to tell.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Mike, you want to talk about that? But yeah, so just before you get onto that fucking topic, yeah. It's tough making videos when everybody's fucking spread out far. I'm the only one still where we're from. So, yep, you know, if the... we'll do the podcast. The podcast is kind of dope.
I think this is just fun because it's just...
So we'll try and keep up with the podcast. Maybe like if we can make it like once a month.
Definitely easier to do from remote locations.
And it's not just going to be us three all the time. It's going to be.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes I'll probably won't be here.
Have like whoever's around. At the time.
So I think as of right now, there's like Jake who was in. If you watch the fucking Trouble in Terrorist Town shit, that's Jake. Josh who I've been live streaming with. Zach was in fucking Rotor and Scoot. He's actually like a member of ATP. And then this kid John, if we can get a hold of him because he's fucking funny. But yeah, so we'll try and keep that podcast members, and dude, I would love to do guests.
Oh man, that'd be. I mean, it legitimately probably should just be like anyone who's around.
Mike,
what's up?
Who's the prime guest?
Frankie Muniz.
Nope, no, that'd be dope. But who's the fucking ultimate guest, dude?
Oh man,
drop the name.
I forgot his name.
How do you forget his fucking... Good Looking Fool.
Good Looking Fool.
Good Looking Fool is the... If we could get the fucking magnum opus of Air Tree Productions, Good Looking Fool, on this fucking channel, I would fucking shit myself.
I just, like, I don't know if I would be able to take him seriously.
My thing would be, like, if we get Good Looking Fool in this fucking call, is he just gonna, like, know we're fucking... I don't want to fuck with him, though. I want to get to the bottom... Like, I want to know, like, what the core of, like, what is Good Looking Fool about? Do you know what I mean? Like I don't want to, like, just rail the dude.
Yeah.
I just want to understand.
Alright, so Good Looking Fool is this YouTube channel we've been, like, it's, like, multiple YouTube channels, though. It's this dude who lives in Florida, and he, like, makes videos of him working out and shit, which is, like, fine. Like, there's a lot of those channels on YouTube. But it's, like, bar none, like, it's weird. It's fucking bizarre. The dude gets on YouTube, and he'll, like, do, like, some workout videos, like, he'll do some reps, but then he has these videos where he's literally just shit-talking the camera. Like, he's shit-talking you for, like, being a weak fuck.
And honestly, I feel
he gets
bad.
Like offensive in the early videos.
Yeah.
He doesn't say like he used to say like fag.
Oh man.
And like call people poofs and shit.
Fucking
like poof is fucked up. Like poof's like not in America. It's not fucked up. If you go to England, that's like fucked up to say poof.
Is it really?
Yeah, that's like a derogatory term against gay people.
Oh shit.
So he'll straight up call you poof. Like he used to fucking do shit like that and like tell people like your fucking nipples are blowing in the air conditioning unit because
your
fucking
baby
weak.
bottle nipples.
Your baby bottle shaped nipples. Like the dude's a freak. I love him though. He's so fascinating to watch. So yeah, that's the fucking...
I want that.
I hope one day. I really hope one day we can get him on here, because that would just make my fucking life.
Hey, you know what? Maybe I'll get some deadly disease and, Make-A-Wish is a thing.
Honestly, he has 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. I don't think it would be hard to just drop a comment and be like, would you like to come on the podcast?
I don't know.
I would just like this to be a little more established as a podcast before we dropping guests in. Like, people get an idea of what it is, and then we're like, hey, here's Good Looking Fool. Here's... I don't know, Mike. Who the fuck else can we get on here? We don't know anyone cool.
Yeah, I know.
Pretty cool.
I know a couple people.
I think.
Who do you know? What's the most famous person you know? What's the most famous person you know?
Max.
You've met fucking Matthew Perry and shit, right?
I didn't meet
Who the fuck did you meet?
I met the Daily Show people.
Daily Show people. Didn't you meet somebody like actually famous and you were like you wanted to talk to him and you like didn't get to?
I don't think so.
You said you did.
Oh, Jason Segal.
Jason Segal.
Did not get to talk to
So
him,
Max knows Jason Segal on a first-name basis.
Don't know. Nope, I don't want
that.
So
Jason Segal is confirmed to be a guest in the future. I know...
That is very much not accurate.
We talked to Giraffage at a show.
Jason, if you're listening, I love you.
I know, we know Laszlo. He's kind of famous. He's a Monster Cat artist. We know him. He's cool.
Oh, Jason.
So you can get him for the podcast.
No,
Jason Segal
absolutely
will.
not.
Jason Segal will be on the podcast. All right, you heard it here first.
Does not know me at all.
You guys heard it here first. Jason Segal confirmed to be a guest.
I think I told him have a good night, and then he left.
I talked to that redheaded dude from Modern Family.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. I don't know his name.
I can't remember his name right now.
He's got the red hair.
He's one of he's the redheaded dude from the gay couple in Modern Family, and I know his name.
Wait, this is why we have the internet.
Yeah, you have a laptop right in front of you. I was in New York City with my girlfriend, and we were like walking down Broadway, and like he apparently had like some Broadway show going on, and he was like standing out on the street like signing autographs. So we were like, oh shit, I didn't want an autograph. I just wanted to like say hi. So I got into line, and like he was like signing shit, and it was like my turn to get up to him, and his fucking security guard, like I was standing right in front of him, the security guard tapped him on the shoulder and went, "Time to go," and he went. And he looked at me and he just said, "I'm really sorry, I have to go." And I said, "Oh no, it's cool, man." And I walked away and I waited in line for 20 minutes for fucking nothing. I just wasted my time.
Single tear.
Jesse Tyler Ferguson, that was his name.
Yeah, Jesse Tyler Ferguson, obviously.
Really nice guy though.
Can't believe we did not remember his name.
But yeah, so he was cool. So he'll be on the podcast too. Definitely confirmed.
He played Shangri-Lama in Ice Age Collision Course. Probably his best.
Probably his best role, honestly.
His best role ever.
His most famous role.
I can't imagine him in any other role, to be honest with you.
Mike, who's your famous person? What's your contact?
Oh, it's a secret.
Can you get Broden on the podcast?
The Broden? Listen, you pray to Broden. You don't just get Broden to... Broden gets you to go places.
Can you get Ryan Gosling? I just saw Ryan Gosling on fucking Max's IMDb.
Yeah, let's get Ryan the Gosling. Oh, fuck. Hang on, I'll be back in a sec. I have a thought.
What? Like you're leaving? He's just sitting here in silence. So, Mike, I want to talk about what we're doing.
Yeah.
In life.
Oh, you know.
All right. So, like, what's Mike? You've been quiet. What's your passion, dude? What's your life project?
I don't know. That's pretty in depth right there, man.
Pretty in depth. Just fucking like, what do you want to do for a living?
I don't know, man. That's pretty in depth, man.
Why is that fucking in depth? I'm asking you what you want to do for a living. What's your job?
I want to be a fucking hairy god, dude. Are you kidding me?
Okay, so Mike wants to be a hairy muscle fucking god. Legitimately, though, can I say what you want to be? Is that okay?
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay, so Mike's going to be a firefighter. Am I correct in that? Is that like what you want to do?
Oh yeah. And,
okay, so Mike's firefighter.
Training every day.
Which is scary thought that the person who voiced Tiny Tim will be responsible for people's lives in the future. It's kind of a fucking terrifying thought, but like they won't know.
He's giving me a roid rage, man.
I had my thought.
I could.
Max had his thought.
Break this table right now.
So if we ever do get a guest, I would like to have Gary Oldman be a guest. I couldn't remember.
Gary Oldman, as in like.
Gary Oldman.
Like Batman and Sirius Black.
Like Batman, like Fifth Element, like Sirius Black.
Okay, all right, yeah, that'd be a cool guest. We could get to dream guests in a second.
That'd be my dream guest.
Okay, that's your dream guest, is Gary Oldman?
Honestly, we're talking about our futures. My ultimate goal is to one day meet Gary Oldman.
Okay, that's fair. But, like, legitimately, you have the coolest school... Like, what you're going for is probably the coolest out of all three of us.
I'd say probably.
Yeah. Definitely.
but also terrified for the future.
Max is going for film.
So I'm currently studying film at Drexel University.
Which is pretty fucking insane because it all came from this stupid channel.
Yeah, no, it's legitimately years of watching Machinima and like Rooster Teeth
which
shit.
Is fucking insane.
And then eventually like actually enjoying movies, and then being like, I want to make those, so doing that.
Mine's boring and probably the least cool out of anyone. I've switched majors probably like 16 fucking times. I originally wanted to go for film, but then realized I can't afford film school and don't want to pay off the debt. So I decided that I'm going to be, I don't know, but switch between 15 things. Finally, actually started taking classes to be a graphic design major. But I like making music a lot more, so hopefully that works out before the graphic design thing works out. But graphic design is also cool, so I'll stick with that.
Por que lo nos dos?
Why not both? True. Well, I mean, I'm always going to do the music thing. I love doing it, but like graphic design is like, I actually probably will have a job in that. But I would like to do music as a job. That would be cool. Anyway.
Job. Just a thought. We had a music teacher in elementary school. Her name was actually Miss Rock.
Oh yeah.
I
remember that.
Yeah, I don't know.
We went to the same elementary school. All three of us.
No, I know. It's just like, what are the chances?
It's true. So let's talk about dream guests.
Gary Oldman.
Gary Oldman. Definitely. Just without a question. That's who you want to have on the podcast. I know
probably.
We're episode 1. It's a little bit fucking far off, but that would be cool.
This is just the roadmap for the future.
This is way down the line.
This is Gary Oldman. I just want to meet Gary Oldman. We don't have to like.
Who's Gary Oldman?
Oh my god!
Just explain who Gary Oldman is.
All right. So Gary Oldman is the very good actor. Gary Oldman. He's Commissioner Gordon. Probably most everyone will know him as Commissioner Gordon from the Dark Knight series.
Dark Knight.
Yeah, fucking.
He's
Commissioner
the villain
Gordon.
in The Fifth Element. He played Sirius
like
Black in
Batman?
Harry Potter.
No.
Yeah. Well,
Commissioner Gordon from fucking Dark Knight. The fuck.
In the Dark Knight. He like Batman.
Yeah, well, just like Batman.
Hey, if we get the good looking fool on, I wanna see if he'll challenge me into like a.
He'll kick your ass, dude.
He'll murder you.
Mike, I know you've been working out, but fucking good-looking fool will fuck you up, dude. I'm sorry.
All he does is work out.
Yeah, like that's like literally like I don't even think the dude works. Like I think he's just like.
It doesn't matter. Like.
Do you think he makes money off that channel?
I could beat him in a couple things. You know what I mean?
Like
what are you gonna be in now? Like a bass battle? Like a fucking drum battle?
Well, my chi is higher. I have higher chi than he does.
Mike does have a much higher center balance, I'm sure.
His chi is way higher.
Mike's chi is insane.
Yo, Mike's chi off the charts, dude.
Mike's chi is fucking out of control.
Yo, Mike's chi could beat the shit out of any other chi. Well, right. Maybe not any other chi.
I did contact the good looking fool on Facebook.
Just now?
Yeah.
Just happened?
Why?
Oh man, it's begun.
All right, next episode is gonna be good looking fool.
Do you think he participates in the fucking in Soul Acceptance? You think Good Looking Fool's on here?
I think
somewhere?
that's a shame. I think he just doesn't fucking have access to the internet. Like he uploads his videos to YouTube and that's all he does.
No,
well, apparently it's Facebook. I don't know.
Here's one thing: is he has an account and he looks at it. So what we need to do is call him out on the Reddit and be like,
"Well, I legitimately want to like interview the dude and like find out what the sex shit is about."
What sex shit?
Like he posts like fetish videos now.
Really?
And I want to know what that's about.
I guess that's maybe he's expanding his audience.
I mean, his comments love it.
It's marketing.
They love it. They always want to see this dude's ass cheeks and full, and he's talking about sending pictures of his taints.
Oh.
If you donate $50 to his Patreon, I'll send you a picture of his taint.
Yo, Patreon has created some crazy shit because like
it allows weird people to do weird things.
You just make the money off YouTube, and now it's like you don't need to make the money off YouTube. Just donate.
So, Mike, what's your dream guest? Is it Good Looking Fool?
Oh yeah.
That's it? You can't think of anyone better than Good Looking Fool?
Yeah. Well, you know.
Anyone in the world. They could be dead. Who the fuck do you want on the podcast?
Wait, they could be dead?
No, I'm just fucking with you. They can't be dead.
Like
who do you want on the podcast?
Still be Gary Oldman.
Who do you want on the podcast? The fuck?
What? Oh, I'm probably Gary Oldman.
There it is.
That's a cop-out answer.
Nah, I support it.
Alright, I think I would want... Fuck, bro.
It's Gary Oldman, right?
I know, it wouldn't be fucking Gary Oldman. I think I would go with, like... Maybe like Deadmau5 would be cool.
Deadmau5 would be cool, but... You know what would be cooler?
What? Gary Oldman?
Gary Oldman.
That's fine.
Alright.
I don't know, I think Deadmau5 would be my pick. Deadmau5 are, like... Fuck, dude. I don't even know. I think I'd just be cool. I think, like, I'd like to pick that dude's brain for a little while. He seems like a super interesting dude.
Yeah. Yeah. I like to think he's what any nerd would be if they had a bajillion dollars.
Of money, yeah. He's a little cringy. He's got some shitty, like, he's way behind on, like, memes and shit. He's kind of still, like, he fucking yawn-catted his Lamborghini, which is, like, the fuck dog.
Yeah, I just want to put this out there. Memes have gotten past a point to cringiness. Like, at first it was like, oh, you know, memes always not fucking with that shit. Memes are everywhere now. They're just... There's new memes are happening every day.
No, that's fine. That's not what I'm worried about. That's not what I'm worried about.
It's the goddamn Wild West out there.
The memes that he fucking goes with are, like, dated as shit.
Who?
That's not the worst thing.
Deadmau5.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Like, he's yawn-catting his car and shit, and I'm like...
That happened a while ago, didn't it?
No, not really. Well, he had the Ferrari,
yeah.
and then he sold it and he bought a Lamborghini and he did the same thing to it.
Really?
And I was like, I don't know, dude. Like, listen, that's like his thing. You know what I mean? Like, that's his persona.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Like, he's kind of like fucking... He's Deadmau5. Like, that's the shit he does. But, like, at the end of the day, like, I don't know. I think he catches a lot of shit for it, and, like, he gets, like... He gets into shit with people on Twitter that are, like, fucking... Have, like, 200 followers. Like, it's like him getting into a fight with me. It's like, why? Yeah. Like, what's it worth? It's just stupid. I love the dude to death. Like, I'm a really huge fan of him. I have been for years. But, like, I don't know. You gotta criticize.
How do you feel about Twitter right now? Because for a while I took a break from it.
I love Twitter.
I felt like I was seeing too much goddamn bullshit.
That's fair. Twitter's my like outlet though. Like Twitter's like I don't use social media that much outside of Twitter.
Because the way I used to do it is Twitter was my only social media. I had a Facebook. I didn't look at it ever.
I have every
I didn't have
social media.
I didn't have Snapchat. I just had Twitter, and then slowly, like, I got an Instagram, got Snapchat, and I still kept up with Twitter. But after a while, I would just be scrolling through, and I wouldn't see anything I'd want to see. It'd just be like ads or like retweets from like sense. Other shit. And so I was just like, I'm just not gonna deal with this. And so I'm finding that I feel very behind because they've updated so much.
Okay.
Like notifications are no longer like when someone @s you. You know, now it's just like all these fucking updates are.
You can turn that off.
I don't know how to do that. It just all happens.
Yeah, and I don't know. The reason I use Twitter is because I've been using it for so long. I use it for my music thing primarily.
Yeah.
It's just I don't know. Twitter for me is like I don't know. It's my go-to. Like I have Snapchat. I have Instagram. I have Facebook. I have all that shit. Fucking Tumblr. I have all that shit. I just don't.
I forgot about Tumblr.
Tumblr sucks. The only one that I use. I don't know, not the only one, because I use other shit, but the one I use the most for, like, just getting information out there, even, like, fucking getting news and shit, I use Twitter. I use, like...
Yeah, I ran into a situation where I was like, I'm on Twitter so much, I might as well follow, like, a bunch of news outlets. And I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
I think it's just...
I also, honestly, like, I know it gets a lot of shit, and it's not great, but for, like, big world events that happen, you can click the little fucking hourglass, and it's, like, the top moments for that day. So you find out, like...
that.
Yeah, no, that's still on there.
I remember when that was, like, a first thing, and I was like, oh, that's weird.
I know it sounds stupid, but, like, you know, in a crisis or something, when, like, shit goes down, like, that's, like... You can be aware of shit when it happens on there, and I use that a lot. But then other times, it's, like, the top story is fucking, like... I don't know, fucking... Conor McGregor pissed himself, and it's like...
Kylie Jenner said this!
Yeah, it's like, it's not really news. Mike, what do you think, dude?
About what?
Cool.
Alright, cool.
Good talk, everyone. Fuck.
What a fucking retard.
So yeah, I'm slowly getting back into Twitter, but I feel like I didn't grow with it as it was updating, so I feel very behind.
Can we get like 5 minutes of Mike?
Are you kidding me?
Okay, can we just get like 5 minutes of uninterrupted Michael?
I feel like that's putting him on the spot. I feel like we're gonna get a lot of silence.
That's fair. Alright, listen, Mike, we're at the half-hour mark. I'll give you 5 minutes. Actually, I'll give you 1 minute. How about that? I'll give you 1 minute. 5 minutes is a long time.
Mike, are you ready? You gotta make your case for your next workout.
No, don't even talk about workouts. We're done with workouts. Talk about
it.
something new. Fucking give me a minute of Mike uninterrupted. You ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
So I walked outside today, and I was walking Emily, and she got into the bushes, right? And then there's a huge wasp nest in there. I got fucking stung. She got stung. I go back inside.
Holy shit.
I go back inside. The fucker stung me all over the cock. Oh my god.
Okay, this story just like I really believe this happened for like 2 seconds.
Oh, it did. I only got stung once, but
where'd you get stung?
My forearm.
That sucks, dude. I've been stung by a bee.
I got stung in the neck once.
So yeah, Mike, that was your day today?
Yeah.
Nice, dude. You called me earlier and said you had the day off. That was 45 seconds, but I mean, it got something out of you, so that's fine.
I have a fun story from work. Might not be. So this dude came in. We were super slow yesterday. I work at an ice cream place. And apparently the person that was ringing him out, he was like taking his order, and he was like, just give me whatever, like just pick one. And so she picked and I gave it to him, and he goes outside, and we were like, I hope he likes what we picked, and we are watching out the window and like staring at him and like staring at him for a good minute.
Okay.
And then he just snaps his head up, and we all just dart down or like turn around.
Oh my god, did he like it?
I don't know. He walked away. He left.
Fuck, we forgot to have beers.
Oh shit.
God damn it.
I have kind of a story like that. I was in the hospital and
So Mike works at a hospital for reference, by the way.
And,
you were just in the hospital. That kind of sounds like you were fucking injured. Yo, next podcast, can you tell the Target story, please? Like, for the love of fuck, can you please tell the Target story?
What Target story?
How you quit? How you left Target?
What do you mean? No.
Please, dude. Target. Yeah, people are dumb.
No, I never heard that.
Please tell the Target story. Next podcast.
So, I was walking down like the nurse's station, and I looked behind me, and it's kind of like a long corridor with all like the patient rooms and whatnot.
Okay.
At the end of the corridor, like it's all dimmed down because it's like nighttime, so they dim everything down. I shit you not, there's a fucking clown with like a bunch of balloons.
Oh, fuck off! Why?
I'm not even kidding.
Is it one of those, like,
I know, I believe you, but just like fuck off in general. Like, why would anyone do that? Was it like cheering up children or something?
No, it was the guy's job. It was his job. Like it was.
When the fuck has a clown ever cheered you
Never.
Up?
I'm terrified of clowns.
It was his full-on job.
It's not even like I'm terrified by them. It's just like when I don't look at it and go, "Oh, that's hilarious." I just like, why?
Yeah. So
I got freaked out, and I grabbed one of the nurses. I was like, "Hey, is that normal?" And she looks down. And she's like, "What the fuck?" And so I went down, and it was just a clown, just like a regular like.
Was he a nice guy? Did you talk to him?
I did. I was freaked out.
Kill it with fire.
What'd you say?
I was like, how's it going, man?
Was he like? Did he talk to you in a clown voice?
No, like a normal voice.
Oh, was he just like, "Sup, bro"?
Did he have a clown name?
Yeah, what was his clown name?
I don't know.
Reggie.
I'd probably call him
just Clark.
Joe
Call him Bingo the Clown.
Bingo the Dingo.
Bingo the Dingo?
No.
Alright, so let's probably wrap it up.
Oh my god.
Yeah, alright.
We're at 33 minutes, so
TLDR.
Alright,
we'd like to put these out
so
when
I
we
just
have the time.
announcement.
Okay, wait, Mike's got an announcement.
Whoever's around.
Good looking fool just messaged me back.
Oh my god, good looking fool messaged Mike back.
Oh, what?
What did he say?
He said, "Absolutely not if it doesn't involve me getting paid."
Absolutely not if it... So we have to pay him, essentially, is what he's saying?
He said... I think so, yeah.
Absolutely not unless it involves me getting paid. Is that what he said?
This is what he said. Absolutely not if it doesn't involve me getting paid.
Yeah, so he wants payment.
He wants payment.
So,
I hope
no.
Gary Oldman doesn't
So, good looking fool, your one fucking opportunity to talk about your weird shit has just been fucking shot down because you declined this podcast, so... I'm not paying him to come on here.
Yeah, I'm not saying we pay him, but like, maybe he'll have a change of heart one day.
Alright. So good looking fool not confirmed in the next podcast. Good looking fool confirmed for when he fucking becomes less of a fucking prima donna. He doesn't want payment to talk on a podcast for a half hour.
I don't know why we expected anything less.
I know, but that's so fucked up. What the fuck? Alright.
Should I ask him how much?
No! I'm not paying him. Even if it was 30 cents, I'm not paying. Because fuck off. Why do we have to pay you?
Why not?
Because you have 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. You're not fucking Mike, Casey Neistat. I'm not paying you to come on here.
Mike, tell him we'll pay him in a good time.
We'll pay you in your fucking redemption as a freak.
In lovely conversation and the chance to make new friends.
Yeah. Do you want me to say that?
No. Don't fucking say anything to him. Fuck off. That's it. Yeah, this fucking chance. What did you say to him? Did you say, like, do you want to come on our podcast?
Yeah.
And friendship and good tidings.
No, he's not coming on the fucking podcast.
Should I stop my recording?
No, we're gonna say goodbye. All right.
Oh.
Was that
so
goodbye?
No. What,
goodbye.
All right. So what I would like is
shit.
for so we're gonna try to do these. I don't know, whenever we can. I'm gonna shoot for like monthly would be dope, but
Monthly
like if we
would
can
be
get
tight.
closer than that, if we can do like fucking every 2 weeks or something, that'd be even better.
Yo, bi-weekly.
Bi-weekly. Maybe we'll do bi-weekly. Maybe
knows?
bi-weekly. I think bi-weekly's fair.
Let's be honest though, we've never adhered to a schedule in our entire lives.
No, so don't take that with a grain of salt, but I'll try for bi-weekly.
Yeah, and
I want to do at least monthly, at the very least.
Not going to be like a fixed group of people.
No, it'll be different.
Be
I can almost promise you it'll be different next time. The
At
first
least
part,
three
this is a
people.
good way to start it though.
Yeah.
With the original 3.
Yeah.
So, we can do like if anybody does watch this, if you want to drop a fucking question in the comments.
A question other than just why.
Or rape. With a question mark, that would also not be a good comment. I'm sure now that I've said that, it will get 5 of those.
Question?
Yeah, it was rape question mark. So don't do that. I mean, if you do that, I won't read it, and I won't acknowledge it.
I mean, I'll have to read it to acknowledge it.
I'll acknowledge it, but I won't
not
fucking put it on the podcast. So yeah, if you have any fucking questions, I know we're boring fucks, but if you got a question, you could put it down there. We'll read them on the next podcast or something. I'm sure we'll probably get 3 views on this. So, fuck it. But
it's a start. You gotta start.
It's a start. You gotta start somewhere.
Does anyone have anything like to
Anybody
end off?
Any final things, Mike? You got anything to say?
Nope.
Nope. You're good, Max.
I do not know Jason Segal, and I just want to.
Jason Segal will be on the podcast in the future.
God fucking damn it.
Okay, and my final word is come. So, thanks for watching tonight, or listening. Thanks for listening, and I hope you've had an enjoyable 37 minutes with us. And, yeah, thanks. Love you.